regularly. Is there a reason you don't like double ups?
Well, in this case, I just don't need it. The Carapace upgrade's not worth it in pretty much any capacity, in my head at least. The way I have this game planned out is just do this engage right now. And I wouldn't be able to have the upgrade time, so like this wouldn't matter. And again, no tanks, so that's why I'm going here. If you had tanks, I move back. It doesn't matter. No tanks though.
Man,
Yeah. So, and I can transfer into now like infestors. Now I'll throw down my second Evo.
GG.
Or yeah, now I'll throw my second Evo down. GG.
I feel like you're just hardwired to win in 15 minutes or less. All right, so let's talk about the absence of tanks in Spades' play, because tank play is pretty standard in ZvT. We haven't seen it from Spades yet. How does your play style adapt to the addition of siege tanks?
Oh, really well. Banelings are surprisingly not bad against tanks. And I'll throw in roaches. Like I'm gonna add roaches to tank hits, whatever. And Baneling's just gonna roll around and kill tanks and try and kill the Marines behind it and a bunch of lings and it's great. I love that style against Marine tank because they usually do a timing push with the tanks. That's what I try and kill. And then if they don't do a timing push with it, I just go for like 4 base like I had there, and I'll transition to mutas and do harass and all sorts of things.
Okay, all right. Now let's talk about your ZvT specifically. Is this your best matchup? Is it one of your better matchups? How do you feel about your ZvT on a personal level?
I think to be honest, I feel like the balance of my phone ring is a little bit better than the balance of your phone ring. But no, my ZVT isn't that good. It's one of my worst matchups, I'd say.
Okay. What is the biggest difficulty for you in ZvT? What do you struggle against?
Marine all-ins and banshees.
All right.
Like any sort of bit by bit prime, any sort of just like early bunker rush. Like I usually don't do very good against it. That sort of thing is a good way to kill me. Or just like sit in macro on a huge map like Tal'Darim.
Mm-hmm.
I have problems with that too.
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
Why? How? I feel like the Zerg late game is so strong right now with Broodlord, Ultra, Infestor, Baneling, whatever.
Um, Once Terran get like 4 bases up, my style of like no mutas, even with mutas at that point, it's so hard for me to deal with a 4 base Terran.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I don't know, I get Broodlords pretty late. I think if I got Broodlords earlier, and I've been working on that, so I'm trying to have some sort of way to be aggressive against the Terran instead of letting them drop everywhere.
Right.
But my style gets owned really hard by drops on huge maps because my creep spread isn't that great.
I like to
Even if it is, they kill it.
I like to drop my Spire when I start my hive, and then just use Corruptors to snipe drop ships.
It's good. It's not a bad idea.
But Spades is just watching this replay, so as soon as he gets done, we
Okay.
will grab him up once again. As I twiddle my thumbs and wait anxiously. Huh, I'm surprised that you would say that macro on Tal'Darim is harder for you, but I guess, if you think about it, Terran does become really cost effective at the super late game with all their upgrades, and when they can split the map with planetaries and tanks and things like that.
Yeah.
Thinking back to Damaga versus I Am MVP,
Gotcha.
and the game that BattleNet dropped,
Ouch.
which I feel like Damaga was going to lose anyway. Alright, Spades is ready.
Alright.
Shuey loves you. Oh wait, he declined my invite. Oh, never mind.
How dare he?
I don't even know. Oh. All right, Spades. Let's get the go ahead. There it is. You ready, Sheth?
Yep.
All right. Now that the pleasantries have been had, try ghosts. They are good.
Snipe roaches.
That's what I'm saying. Snipe is so sick.
No,
Nobody
indeed.
listens to me. Nobody listens to little old me. Ghosts in bunker. That sounds a little ridiculous.
I know it does. I'm just kind of trolling him.
All right. So Shakur's Plateau. Um,
Sorry, I just had to ask that.
no problem. Have you dealt with the three bunkers on your ramp here yet?
Nope.
No? The select bunker rush?
Nope.
You
Haven't dealt with it.
you know what I'm talking about?
Nope. No idea. Someone sent me a picture of it and they told me to talk about it, but then I kind of ignored them.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about it right now. So Terran can go 2 racks and fully wall your natural ramp so that he can kill your hatchery and you can't get past the bunkers.
Gotcha.
It's kind of dirty. Obviously, the way you deal with it is by not letting those bunkers start. Almost like him walling the bottom of your main ramp.
Is he walling the ramp? Is that how he's doing
He's
it?
walling the top of the second ramp.
Oh, okay. I guess.
If that makes any sense. Pain user
Something
showed
like-
it last week on the stream. Select did it against somebody at MLG.
Oh, wow. Well, Select can do pretty much anything he wants to.
Select
man,
is
so-
kind of good.
Yep.
At least that's what I've heard.
Yep.
Chat chiming in. 3 bunkers on your ramp. That sounds terrible.
It sounds terribly hard to deal with.
Chat knows best.
They do. I do not argue with them. They're much better than my level of skill play. I found out through much practice that I always just do better whenever I do exactly what the chat says. Like their 6-spool. I 6-spool and the guy's like doing a command center first, and I'm like, thanks, chat.
There you go.
You guys did know better than me.
So here we do see 2 racks.
Yep. Indeed.
Man, 6 pool never works in TVT or ZvT.
You'd think so, right? But yeah, I like that tower. It's a good tower to have.
Alright, extra SCV coming, Marine coming. So you know all about what's going on.
I think so. Somewhat.
What was the timing on your spawning pool?
I don't know. Pretty late. Pretty late. Yeah, I don't know. It's just 15, I think.
15 hatch, 15
15.
pool, something like
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
You had lings in time. You managed to clean it up.
Yep. Did okay. Was that the 3 bunker thing?
No, that's not the 3 bunker thing I was talking
Would the 3 bunker thing have worked, or is my drone in area enough to prevent it?
about. Hard to say. If he gets the 3 bunkers started, you're just kind of screwed because you can't get down the ramp.
Okay.
So it just is a matter of whether or not he gets them to start.
Well, I can't get down the ramp. Oh, like he walls. Okay, I got it. And then he puts them behind. But couldn't I just spine crawler it?
Potentially.
Yeah. I mean, that's my thought pattern at the moment.
comes
It's
down
just
to-
like, do that.
Comes down to whether or not you can get the spines up in time to save your hatch.
Yeah, he's just repairing. Well, no. I
Oh, you're right. He
guess.
could mass repair behind it. Yeah, that's true. Because he's gonna have 3 SCVs.
Yeah. Could he hit the hatch though from those three?
I want to say yes, from at least one of them.
Okay. I see how it is. Silly Terran race, always trying to do stuff like that.
I know, I know. But the bunker rush that we did see was dealt with uh, relatively easily. You've got to feel like that puts you pretty far ahead, right?
Um, yeah, actually a bit ahead, but I'm doing kind of like this weird build order, because I feel like changing it up a bit. Doing like the Spinny Shua, or my version of the Spinny Shua
Yep,
builds.
getting all 4 of your gases kind of late.
I know my third queen's a bit late and so forth, but anyway, I'm okay with this builds.
The merits here are that you have uh, basically full drone saturation very quickly,
Yep,
and that your layer tech's going to be kind of explosive because your gas spikes up so fast.
yep. Pretty much. And if he goes to attack, I'm just going to cancel the hatch and throw down some spine crawlers, which I'm kind of expecting he will. He's got to think I have speed, though. I'll start speeding out. Scans over.
Double Evo goes down.
Yep, might as well at this point, I feel.
This looks very similar to how I play ZvT.
Cool. Cool, cool. Seems like a nice style to play. I don't really know what he's doing yet, which is kind of bad, though. Like Banshees again, I
Yep.
worry about them.
And you're going to
I do have...
morph that over... Oh, no, you're going to sack it now.
I'm checking it out. Not quite ready to sack it yet.
I got 1-1 on the way.
Yep, I feel like I'm in an okay situation here. Now I can make that an overseer. Kind of wonder if he's worried about just that same sort of like Ling Bane style I've been playing. I've got to think he might be a little bit worried about
Yeah,
that.
he's been...
Hellions, interesting. Hellions are pretty good.
Yep, especially when you're pure Zergling.
Yep, and they don't have speed is even better. I know I have speed, but yeah.
1-1 on the way. Investor Energy on the way. Several spines on the way. Oh, this push looks actually kind of scary.
Kinda.
Oh, this push looks really scary.
Yeah, it's definitely trouble. Definitely just a little bit of trouble, I would say.
Yeah,
Easily clean upable, but... Alright, good game.
easily not the best spot to be in.
Yeah.
All right. Of course, the vulnerability to a style like that is, hey, when he rolls out with a bunch of stem marines and a bunch of blue flame hellions, and all we have are zerglings. Life's tough, right?
Pretty much. If I'd got Banelings up a bit earlier, it would have been okay, but...
Okay.
But yeah, I'm not that familiar with the Spinny Shua style, and I just keep losing with it, so I feel like I just like it more and more, you know?
Damn it, Spinny Shiwa. Alright, so let's get Spades back in here. Let's get Sheth back in here. We're over 210.